Thank you very much for having us here this evening. I do want to take a chance, and on behalf of the Southside students, I want to thank you for the glorious playground that we have out on the north side of the building, so we do appreciate your work in providing that for us. Southside Elementary School is the home of the Mustangs, but in 1969 it was designed by Ella Noyes, and we are the third largest school in BCSC with 47 full-time staff members, 112 total staff, and a sum of around 978 pre-K through 6th grade students. We're extremely diverse, and that is one of the many things that we're proud of.
For those of you who are able to come early and join us for the reception, we appreciate that. We would like to have an opportunity to hear from both of our honorees that we recognized at the reception this evening.
This is the last school board meeting I will attend sitting at this table. It is apropos that my final board meeting is here at Southside. My 3 children attended Southside. My wife Janet taught here, and I spent 6 years here watching Southside basketball games. BCSC is a complicated, big, interesting group of very diverse people, and it has been a real pleasure and privilege to have served it for these many years. Thank you.
For the past 20 years, I've enjoyed the opportunity to serve the students and staff of BCSC. I have to thank you for that opportunity and for your support. And I also want to publicly thank you for your commitment, your dedication to our students and our staff. You've embodied the BCSC vision of deeper learning, not just for some, but for all. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
I know Mike is recognized not only locally here, but throughout the state of Indiana and nationally for his work. I remember being brought into my position just a couple of years ago, and I was approved at CSA New Tech, and standing in there waiting for the meeting to start, there's a photo up on the wall there, Mike, where it says something, it's from a magazine from a couple of years ago when that building was built. It says, "Not your father's high school." And you said your kids say, "But it is my father's high school," because that high school was designed with technology in mind. And so thank you so much for what you've done. And Bob, too, thank you for your service to the board. I know you were 2 stints, so an early stint, and then for a variety of reasons decided to come back, and I think the corporation needed you to come back at that time, and for a variety of reasons you were the right person to come back, throw your hat back into the ring and become an important part of this board, and we greatly appreciate that as a school, corporation, and as the Columbus community. Thank you.
This past weekend, I hope many of you had the opportunity to attend the Mary Poppins play at North. I attended Sunday, and I've been to a lot of plays over the years, but I will have to say this year was probably one of the best.
Every member of our team was critical to the success. After all, where would we be in life without our study buddies? So we needed everybody. So ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2018 Class 1 Spobel State Championship team, and I'll have them introduce themselves. Go ahead and clap for them. They're amazing.
BCSC e-alerts are text messages or emails that can be sent to anyone about school closings, delays, early dismissals, or emergency information. And some of the changes that we've made to this system include that we are able to send them to specific buildings or to everyone.
What are e-learning days? They are virtual days of learning, so learning takes place online. Students do not report to their building and have typical face-to-face in-person classes with their teachers. All the instruction takes place online through our learning management system, which is It's Learning. And students and teachers use electronic devices to push out those lessons and also participate in them. If we have an e-learning day, which we'll see if we do this year, that will be on the 6th cancellation of school, as well as if we have any cancellations after spring break.
Again, in closing, Mike and Bob both, there's a common thread I've experienced with both of you gentlemen, and while we don't use the word love often, your love for the students and your love for learning, both of you came through in everything you did. And I appreciate that as much as anything, Bob. And Mike, it rang through and it helped us challenge us sometimes and always made us better. So thank you very much for that. This meeting's adjourned.